のやつ、なんて面倒なことをしてくれたんや。
The Akashi is an SR repair ship from the Sakura Empire, and is one of the only 2 repair ships in the game, with the other one being the elite repair ship Vestal from the Eagle Union. Akashi is one of the only 2 non-combat units in the game, and is only obtainable by completing a special chain mission that can be accessed by going into the shop and tapping Akashi for 30 times. After completing this step, you will have access to a really long chain of mission that takes at least 26 days to complete, making it one of the longest and most time-consuming mission in the game. After you complete the mission and acquired Akashi, she will be available in the light and special build pool with the construction time of 1 hour and 35 minutes. So, what do you get for all the effort that you put into getting this capitalist cat? You get a really fragile backliner that can barely defend herself from enemy aircraft and is completely useless in surface combat. Stats wise, Akashi has 4125 hit points, 44 in firepower, and 160 points in anti-air. An interesting thing to note is that while Akashi has 44 points in firepower, she is incapable of any kind of surface combat, making her firepower stat irrelevant. So why bother getting her? You see, despite being a non-combat unit and thus being useless in terms of offense, Akashi is a great support ship because of her skills and the benefit that limit breaking her brings into the table. Akashi has 3 listed skills, but only 2 of them are active during combat, and the third one can only be used when your fleet is not in combat. Akashi's defensive skill is Logistics Repair. This skill lets Akashi heal all of your ships for 3% of her maximum health every 35 seconds. Akashi's support skill is Reload Command Vanguard. This skill increases the reload of your Vanguard by 15%. Hang on a minute. You guys might be thinking, why not just go with Unicorn instead? Unicorn also has a healing skill and the same command skill, and best of all, Unicorn is a combat unit that is capable of attacking the enemy, so why bother bringing a repair ship that is clearly inferior to this cute light carrier? The answer is simple. Akashi's heal also covers your backline fleet, which means that your battleships or carriers, or whatever type of ship you have with Akashi in the backline, can also benefit from Akashi's heal. Then there is Akashi's third skill, which is called Regular Maintenance. As I had mentioned earlier, this skill can only be used when your fleet is not in combat. Akashi's Regular Maintenance skill gives you 3 emergency repairs. Each emergency repair can heal your entire fleet by 10% of each ship's maximum HP. The reason why Akashi's Regular Maintenance skill can only be used when your fleet is not in combat is because that's the only time you can use any emergency repairs you have. Another benefit of having Akashi in your fleet is that your fleet gains an extra ammunition, bringing the ammunition of your fleet to 6 instead of 5. This additional ammunition can be crucial, since sending your fleet into battle with 0 ammunition will cause them to deal 50% less damage to the enemy, causing your fleet to take longer to kill the enemies and potentially cause you to lose that battle if you run out of time, which can happen if you are fighting a boss with the level close to your fleet's level. Now onto her equipment. Akashi can only mount 2 types of equipment, but she does have 5 slots of them, so Akashi can mount 2 anti-air equipment and 3 auxiliary equipment. You can give her the Quadruple Bofors or the twin 105mm AA gun SKC. The 100mm mounted AA gun and the 134mm twin high-angle gun are also great options as well. For her auxiliary, the Healing Cat's Paw is a must, since it has the effect of increasing the potency of Akashi's heal by 20%. Another must-have is the Repair Toolkit. This equipment not only gives 500 hit points to Akashi, but also heals her by 15 hit points every 5 seconds. For her third auxiliary equipment, the only option you have is the Repair Tools. This also gives Akashi 500 more hit points and heals her for 1% of her maximum HP every 15 seconds. For fleet arrangement, Akashi can be sorted with any other ships aside from ships with Reload Command Vanguard skill, because command skills with the same first word can't be stacked together, so putting Akashi and Unicorn together is not a really good idea. If you really want to put another healer together with Akashi, you can go for either Arizona or Shoho, but do keep in mind that having Akashi in your fleet means losing one combat capable unit, so plan your fleet based on this fact. Also try to avoid putting her on the flagship position, because enemy battleship will always aim their salvo at the ship, who is at the flagship position. Having an enemy battleship dropping shells at Akashi is not really something you will want to see, because you will be surprised on how fast Akashi's health bar can disappear after repeated hits. She is best placed on the side as an anti-air support ship with a tankier battleship or armored carrier occupying the flagship position. That's it for this video, and as always, these are just my suggestion and everyone is free to either use it or ignore it. Next time, we will be talking about the oldest carrier from the Eagle Union. Well then, I will see you guys around.
聖なる光よ、私に力を。私も頑張らなきゃ。敵さんとじゃれ合う趣味なんてありませんわ。